I'm going to... That video will be over on their not their description box. My second collab... No, it's not. 20th time's the freaking charm, I guess. Get it together, TV. Come on. This is game time. Here we go. Hey guys, so today's video is a beauty haul as well as a collaboration with Chictopia. Again, if you guys saw our last collab, we did a fashion trends video, and this time we're doing a beauty trends video. So that video will be over on their channel. I've said video way too many times just now. But it'll be over on their channel and linked in the description box below. But before we get into that, I have a beauty haul here for you, and the end of the video is going to be them hauling stuff for me, which are the products that I will be using in the trends video. I hope that made sense. Did it? I think you guys are smart. You'll figure it out. Alright, so let's start with the stuff that I have hauled for myself. The first thing is from Ulta. I got the Becca Afterglow palette. I bit the bullet and decided to actually get something from Becca. I feel like Becca is such an expensive brand, and especially as someone who isn't like crazy for highlighting, but you know, I still want to try it. It's really hard for me to justify spending like 40 bucks for like one highlighter, you know? But I got this palette instead, which has 5 different powders in it, 3 of which are highlighters, and it has a bronzer and a blush as well. So I will read them across. So these 3 here are the highlights. They are their shimmering skin perfectors, I should say. And we have Moonstone, Rose Gold, and Topaz. Sorry, this lighting's gonna be crazy. The next one, these 2 are technically blushes, but this is more of a bronzer. This is Wild Honey here. And then Flower Child. I am wearing Flower Child on my cheeks today, as well as a mixture of Rose Gold and Moonstone, these 2 highlights over here. Again, I'm not like a huge highlighter person, but the Becca blushes, holy crap, that's such a beautiful flush. It's a flawless application. I absolutely love that. And then the highlights are really nice too. I do feel like you could definitely go overboard with them if you use a heavy hand, but as long as you use like a brush that will diffuse the product, then I think you're good to go. And the other product that I got at Ulta is another NYX Tame and Frame. I showed this in my Get Ready With Me video, I believe. I think I did. But this is the one in brunette. This is my second one of these, and I've used it already. I've used it today. I love this stuff. It makes doing your brows really, really easy. I think this is better than the Anastasia, what is it called, Dip Brow. I have that. I just think this is better, to be honest, and it's so much cheaper. So this is a great product. In my last beauty haul, I believe I showed one of the Wet n Wild, what are these called? One Step Wonder Gel polishes, and I did get 2 more colors because I do like this formula. This one is Wasabi with You. I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Like, obviously, wasabi is Japanese. It's the green, spicy stuff that I absolutely hate. But I don't even know what that pun was supposed to be.
Wasabi with you? Wasabi. Like, wanna be with you? But it's a question, so that doesn't make sense. Like, what was a... No! Like, what is that supposed to be? I'm so frustrated by that.
But I have worn this already, and I love this color. This is gonna be awesome for spring, especially. And the one I'm wearing on my fingers right now is Air Apparent, spelled A-I-R, in case you weren't aware. Air should be air, like H-E-I-R. Anyway, so there's the pun on that one. See, I get this one. These have the most ridiculous lasting power ever. Like, I'm so impressed with them. They are $5 each, which is a bit on the higher side for Wet n Wild, but I do think it's worth it. I don't think, though, that these look like a gel polish. They aren't especially shiny. They don't look like you just had your nails done at a salon or anything, but I do love them anyway. Another Wet n Wild product I got is the Reserve Your Cabana bronzer. This is their Color Icon bronzer line. I think there are 3 shades, and I got this one because everyone says this is a dupe for a Becca highlight. In fact, I think it might even be Moonstone. So I got this, and I haven't used it yet, but let me see if I can swatch it for you.
This always seems like a better idea until I started.
So this is huge, so this is gonna last for like all of eternity. But let's see here. Okay, that's nice. But it's got a nice sheen there. It's a lot more subtle than I was expecting, but it has a nice consistency, very smooth. Alright, you may recall that I got the Wet n Wild Chisel Tip marker eyeliner. I don't know exactly what the name of it is. It might be like marker tip or something like that. But it's like a thicker tip. It literally looks like a chisel tipped marker. And I thought it was going to be great. And the pigmentation is insane. I was so impressed and blown away by that. But that is incredibly hard to use. Like, I didn't realize how difficult that would be. I love felt tips and I can even do brush tips, but that chisel tip, there's no way. I really tried. I tried it for like 2 weeks and I was like, come on, Katie. I couldn't do it. So I ended up getting one of the new felt tip ones that they have. They didn't have any black ones left at the time, so I just got dark brown, which I think will be interesting for me because I never ever use brown eyeliner. I'm always using black liners. I got a few products from e.l.f. at the drugstore. It's kind of weird for me still to see e.l.f. there because I have been an e.l.f. fan for years. I want to say it's been like 6 years. Like, e.l.f. was the first brand that I ever really tried when I was first starting with makeup, so it holds like a special place in my heart. So it's really nice to see them doing so well, and I was finally able to get the contour palette. I've talked about my issues with this before, not being able to get it, and I finally got my hands on it, and I used it today. I've only used it twice, so I don't have a whole lot to say about it just yet, except I love this contour powder. I used it today, hopefully you guys can tell. I am such a fan of this one powder. Like, I haven't really used the other ones yet. This one is a bit too warm and a bit too light for what I usually prefer. And I used a little bit of this highlight. It's okay, I'm not like blown away by it, and I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with this thing. Like, I'll figure it out eventually, but this powder alone, I would pay like full price for this just for that because I think it is really great. Blends really nicely. It's the perfect color for me, so I'm really impressed with that. I got a couple brushes. I got the concealer brush, which I actually think I will be using to pat on eyeshadow, and this is one of the only e.l.f. brushes that I don't have that's available in stores at least. And then I got the small stipple brush. I have been meaning to get this because Emily Noel 83 raves about this, so or at least she has. I think she has. And so I wanted to use this for highlight actually, and I haven't used it yet, but that is why I got this, so we'll see how it goes. I did get a new foundation. I got the Milani Conceal and Perfect. This is the 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. I got the lightest shade, which is 01 Creamy Vanilla. If you guys follow me on Snapchat though, I was talking about how yellow this is. Like, it's almost like startlingly yellow. I mean, I'm Asian, so I have yellow undertones, but it really was confusing as to how yellow it was. I mean, once you kind of blend it in, like, and you know, set your face and use your other products and stuff, I feel like it's fine. But that initial application, I was like, holy crap. This is actually a little bit dark for me, and this is the lightest shade. So I assume during the summer and when I'm a little bit tanner, I'll be fine. But for now, this is a little bit dark and just so yellow. I'm so confused. But the product itself, so far I liked it. I've used it twice, so I haven't, you know, given it the full real testing period, I guess. But so far, so good. It is very thick. That's the one thing I'll say. It is the thickest foundation I have ever used. It's almost like a cream. Speaking of foundations, I have gotten a couple PR packages. I've told you guys. I got one from Makeup Forever, so I have the Ultra HD foundation, as well as I got one from IT Cosmetics, and they sent me their CC creams. So I've been testing these 3 face products kind of in rotation. I was wondering if you guys want to see, like, I don't know what I would call it, maybe a foundation roundup, like review, like a collective review of like foundation-ish products. Let me know if you'd be interested in that, because I feel like that would be better than doing like separate videos, you know? Lastly, I got a couple products from Physicians Formula, the first one being the new Butter Bronzer. There are 2 shades. I got the light bronzer, the other one is just called Bronzer. This packaging is out of this world. Like, look at this color. Of course it's bulky, but I don't even care. And this smells like a freaking pina colada. Like, this just smells like I'm lying on the beach. It just makes me really happy. I'm a sucker for any scented products, which is why you bet your butt I will be getting the PB&J palette from Too Faced, as well as the peach one. Oh yes, I'm so excited. So as I said, this is the light bronzer, and it actually is the perfect color for when I'm really fair right now. So this is a great subtle bronzer. I feel like anyone darker though would have some issues with this showing up, but right now it is very, very just flawless looking. It's a foolproof bronzer because it isn't very dark, but it is a little bit warm, which I like from a bronzer. I heard that the other one is a bit more neutral, so depending on your preferences, there is that. At least that's what I've heard. The other Physicians Formula product I got is the Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Brush Tip Eyeliner Plus Serum, because that is a really nice name. And Emily Noel 83 talks about this a lot too, so I figured I would finally get it because the Physicians Formula products were buy one get one 75% off. So I decided to get this. I have not used it yet because I'm still using my Milani one, but I'm really excited because she really loves this and I totally trust everything that she says. So we'll see. I'm excited to try this. Okay, lastly, this product was sent to me, but I had to share this with you because it is so cool, and you guys, it's crazy. So this is from Pacifica. This is their Dream Big mascara, I believe, and it has unicorns on it. Their packaging, they win. Definitely for me, Pacifica has the best packaging. Oh crap, what did they call this? I need to find the packaging. Oh no! Okay, I think I might have thrown away the packaging, but I did find the paper thing that they sent with it. So this is the Dream Big Lash Extending 7-in-1 Mascara, and the claims are growth serum, instant length, lash lifting, volumizing, conditioning, rich color, and a 2-in-1 brush. And this is called a lash extending mascara. However, not only is it supposed to extend your lashes, but the brush itself extends. That sounds weird, doesn't it? But you'll understand. Let me show you. So this is what the wand looks like, right? So it's gonna be a little phallic, but just let's be the mature adults that we are. Okay, if you're not an adult though, you know, you get a pass. Okay, so you're supposed to use it at this length if you want volume. And then if you want length, then you just twist the top here and it extends with just the power of your hand. Isn't that cool? Here, I'll show you again, okay? So we go back down. This is very cool. Okay, ready? Watch it. What? This is crazy. I'm so beyond amazed by this. I haven't used this on my lashes yet because it's not waterproof, and you guys probably know by now, any mascara that's not waterproof does not hold a curl for me. I just had to share that with you guys. That's available at, I believe, Target and Ulta, so there's that. Now Helen and Libby from Chictopia are going to be hauling and reviewing a few products for me. So here are Helen and Libby.
Hi everyone, my name is Helen. And I'm Libby. And we're from Chictopia. We are so happy to be collaborating with Katie today, and we also did a Beauty Trends of 2016 video on our channel, so please go check it out. And today we're reviewing a few products for you. And the first product we're talking about is this blush.
It is the Becca blush, and it is in the color Flower Child. Have you ever tried this before?
I have not.
I actually tried it and I really like it because it's really natural looking. So you just tap your brush lightly, just once, and then you apply it on your face and it turns out really natural.
That's good to hear, because for blushes, I think my biggest challenge is that when you apply it, it looks like you have like little specks of pink on your face.
Oh yeah, like little streaks.
Or that there are layers on your face, so it's very clear that you have something on rather than your glow going through. So that's good to know.
Yeah.
And the next product we're talking about is a eyebrow filler. Is that what it's called? It's an eyebrow shade.
It is technically called the Brow Powder Duo.
Okay, I was so close. And the Brow Powder Duo is actually different shades that help you fill in the area between your eyebrows. And I think for Asian girls, like someone like me, my eyebrows are not very thick, so to fill it in, it's really important. And then on the sides, you can also use a lighter color to create the contour look.
You never want to use only one color for your eyebrows because you want it to look very natural looking, where it goes from light to dark.
You mean light to dark this way?
It goes from light to dark.
So really? I've been doing it wrong the whole time.
Because it grows from the middle, so it starts from the middle. So you want it to sprout lightly, but then get very like bold at the end.
Oh, so I'm learning as we speak, literally.
So that's why you have two colors, and this is by Anastasia, who is the queen of brows, as everyone knows.
Great.
Yep.
Yeah. And the next product we're reviewing is this concealer by Urban Decay. I love Urban Decay.
Their Naked Skin line is really awesome. I actually use their foundation sometimes.
Yeah, so concealer is always important because they do that final touch up of blemishes.
Yeah, you put this goes under your eyes, and it's perfect to hide your little black bags.
For the ones that don't have it, like us. Actually, that's one question about concealers. Are you supposed to put it on before your foundation or after your foundation?
There are different opinions.
Okay.
Some people, I like to put it on before foundation, just because after you apply the layer of foundation, it looks like it's blending into the foundation as if it's one layer.
Yeah.
Whereas if you put foundation on first and then you put the concealer on, it looks like you have a second layer.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't like that.
And that sums up our review of these products. And don't forget to check out our video at our channel, which is Beauty Trends of 2016. And Katie will also be showcasing some of her looks at our channel. We'll see you at Chictopia's YouTube channel.
Bye.
Bye.